I've got about 500 slides. I used to show them, but it takes something out of you to show you deprivation. Anyway, I survived, and sometimes I wish I had. During the war, I can't talk about it sometimes. When I first came into Korea, were deluged by children, little children, 2, 3 years old. The 5-year-old was their leader. They didn't have water, they didn't have food, they didn't have clothing. When I didn't have my camera then. It was the most it was difficult. When I was a child, my mother was the one in the family that was a photographer. It was a folding camera. You opened it up and you put film into it and set the settings and all the goodies of almost similar to this camera. This is an exact duplicate of the camera I used in Korea. 1950, I met my wife. I married in 51. 3 months after my marriage, I was shipped to Korea. Being a photographer, and this is something that you always have to remember being a photographer, you have to wait until the picture comes that you have, that you want. These pictures, that particular picture is taken of the North Korean soldiers as they were going released to go to their homes in North Korea. And their homes in North Korea, when they got there, they were half naked because they took their clothing, gave them brand new clothing, shoes, uniforms, and when they got to this position, which was right at the 38th parallel, and they crossed the 38th parallel, they wanted their families to see them without clothing, showing that we didn't treat them very well. But their bodies showed, and I'm glad they did that because their bodies showed how well fed they were. The pictures were so graphic that I never want to see them again, and it took me 50 years to get help from the Veterans Administration for PTSD. When my wife died, I went to him one day and I told him, I says, you know, there's just nothing to live for right now. And he gave me a lot of soul-searching ideas, and I've never had to go back again, but I just felt so confident after he talked to me and helped me to help me with her passing.
I kept telling Dr. Maley to find me a boyfriend.
She did.
I did.
That's what you did.
When you're alone, so much goes through your head. What should I have done? What should I do? What can I do? It's a lonely place to be, and especially when you are sad and you think about what's happened. And then when you got somebody that cares what happened, somebody you can talk to and be near and you know that they're there if you need them, and it makes a lot of difference. My life has completely changed since I met Gus.